After finishing the videos on Amos Yee and Mini Lad, I started to realize that perhaps I'm edging towards the more exposing those that have a taste for younger blood. I can safely promise you it is not intended. However, when I see really bad people do really silly things, yeah, I want to add my voice to anyone that is calling it out. So with that in mind, we should now talk about Chris Thurman. Well, isn't this just fantastic? Captain's Log, Subdate 21026.5, Insert Dad Joke here. Chris Thurman is a voice actor, more commonly known for work with Funimation, Attack on Titan Part 1 Black Cover, and Tokyo Ghoul. FYI, I don't watch much anime, but oddly enough, I had heard of Funimation. Chris Thurman has 84 credits on his IMDb for various voice acting work, and I'll be honest, he kinda had it all, which he has very kindly done us all a solid and thrown it away. His poor decisions have cost him. Now, of course, he does have an excuse, but we'll get to that soon enough. Earlier in the month, a Twitter handle called Chris Exposing, or Exposing Chris Thurman, posted some screenshots, along with a twit longer, and access to a Google document. This is the sole purpose of this Twitter account, and it is what we are going to be focusing on for the rest of this video, as it is damning. Chris Thurman, aka @Bebop86, is a voice actor as well as a musician. He is currently platformed by Funimation and working on various music projects with well-known artists such as Lolia Official. He has also participated in chorus battles in the past within the, I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry, community. He is also known on the side as an, air quotes, accidental serial dick pic sender, sending these pictures to unsuspecting girls. We only have on record 2 instances of which he has done this, both of which were, air quotes, accidental, but evidence and receipts we received show that this could have happened many more times. I would say for the sake of it, could have is speculation. I don't care for speculation, I care for hard facts. One victim of his serial picture sending is a minor, a girl of whom was just 15 at the time Chris sent his peen to her on accident, in air quotes. Here you will see receipts from the victims with their names blocked out respectively to protect them and their identities. Based on what we've seen in more recent videos with Minilad, people's identities do need protecting, because there are massive cocks out there who will hurt them to stan for the actual abuser. While you will not see the actual pictures in question, the context that follows proves their existence. In this twit longer, they will be formerly known as Girl A, who was the minor, and Girl B. Girl A is the first known instance of Chris doing this. Not only did he send the picture in question, but after pulling the OMG how did this happen, I didn't mean to send this card, he persisted in talking to this girl about his mega schlong in the effort of inflating his ego. Even after finding out she is a minor, he continued to persist. He even flexed his position with Funimation to try and impress her. Girl B is the second known instance of this happening. While Girl B passed it off as accidental and tried to let the topic go, Chris ended up bringing it up again a month later. As stated before, these are the only 2 instances we have on record. I'm going to skip until the bottom because there's some speculation again, don't care for it. The fact that Chris used his leverage with Funimation to try and seduce a minor makes him an absolute risk, especially being involved in the unpronounceable to me community, where a lot of underage people reside, a lot of which are female as well. If he's done it once, he could do it again. He may have already done so. Linked below is a Google Drive source, and that is where we are going to go next. The messages in question come from Girl A, and read as follows. 8W7WWUUQUQUU, other gibberish. What the F? OMG, how do I delete this? I'm so sorry. As it's over Discord, Chris, you can simply delete it. Hold down on the, doesn't matter, To which Girl A replies, "Oh my I don't know what that is. Chris, I swear to God I did not mean to do this. I put my phone in my pocket. What in the world?" Somewhat interestingly, my phone does this from time to time. Not sending dick pics, because I don't take them. No, it opens up Samsung Pay, and then tries to use my contactless in my pocket. To which Girl A has replied, "That's okay, could have happened to anyone. Don't worry." With him replying, "It's just embarrassing." And Girl A replying, "I've sent things on accident too, no worries." I'm hoping some of you can sense my sarcasm here. I think we're all capable of reading between the lines when someone sends it on purpose to gauge a response. And that is further proven in future messages. For example, where he says, "Nah, I don't feel weird anymore, I'm just embracing it at this point. I mean, it happened. Can't change that. LOL. I just hope you don't see me too differently after seeing that part of me, LOL. Unless it's a good different. Lamau." Not helped by the fact that the next message is of him talking with a 15-year-old girl about the length and thickness. To which when they then discuss age, and she mentions 15, he replies, "I thought you may be 17 or 18. Glad I didn't send it on purpose. You just seem a little older, in a good way. Oh well, happy early birthday. Ha, ha, ha." The conversation continues a bit, talking more about the length and girth of Chris's member. To me, this is not a good statement. And based on the replies he's getting from the 15-year-old, he's doing all the talking. He's getting fobbed off. She doesn't want to be there, but she's too polite to say, "Can you kindly go away? Can you kindly leave me alone, Mr. Predator?" I will link all relevant sources down below. Feel free to peruse them at your leisure and come to your own conclusion. When exposing Chris put this out, Chris Thurman responded. And this is the part I was looking forward to, because I had hoped he would perhaps take full responsibility, no excuses. I was also hoping he'd lose all his jobs and go on to become the great hobo that he's meant to be. Chris Thurman, I have no rebuttal. I have no defense. It's all there, it happened. Wasn't an accident. All I can really say is that I'm deeply sorry for how uncomfortable I made them feel. I was in a very dark place during this time after a near decade-long relationship ended. Still, inexcusable. I had a long stint of doing this even with old HS friends on Facebook. I have since stopped this and have moved on from that hellish place in my life. All I can really do is take my lashings. I completely understand the disgust towards me. I am trying to be a better human every day. Just please don't harass collaborators I've worked with. This is not fair to them. They didn't know about this. For the sake of it, I fully agree in not harassing those that have worked with Chris in the past. It is not guilt by association. It is Chris and Chris alone, and this could have been a great admission of guilt had he not inserted, "I was in a very dark place during this time." There is never an excuse for your actions, and you have admitted it wasn't an accident, which is directly contradictory to the Discord messages showing you say it was an accident. Clearly, you lied to the 15-year-old, because you were gauging responses as I earlier posited. And then when you found out about her age, you should have stopped. But I assume the taboo aspect of it made you think, oh whoa, let's carry on, because I like the idea of a 6x4 cell. As a consequence for it, after much silence from Funimation, they ceased working with him. To be honest, the channel, even though it's massive, has been going downhill for a while now, which is unfortunate of course, but all channels, most channels, nearly all channels, go through a rise and a fall. Chris Thurman will do Funimation no favours at all, so they have to sever contact, and they have to be seen publicly chastising. Let's not forget here, when Vic got done on no evidence, lost all his work, and people said, you got no evidence, yet people still chastised him. There was silence for far too long on Chris Thurman. As a final thing, if this, and this would be a slender chance, it ever went to a courtroom, I promise you all this, Chris Thurman is going in an ISO queue.